WNNX HD1 College Park, Atlanta, and WWWQHD2 W255CJ, a Cumulus media station. 99X.
Hey, baby, you know what time it is? It's time for
the House of Retro Pleasure.
Which is what makes time travel possible.
The best things in life are free.
You know, there's going to be sex, drugs, rock and roll. Chips, dips, chains, whips. Retro Pleasure.
We return to the soundtrack of your misspent youth.
What are you people, on dope?
This is the House of Retro Pleasure.
And by the way, I'm a lonely boy, sitting here by myself, playing disc jockey. Need your requests for the house, 470-741-9999. You can also text it if you like, or call me up directly. And, with things happening this week, just checked on my 401k, and things can only get better. Howard Jones starting us off.
We're not scared to lose it all. Security cut through the wall. Future dreams we have to realize. 1,000 skeptic hands won't keep us from the things we plan, unless we're clinging to the things we prize. And do you feel scared? But I won't stop and falter. And if we throw it all away, things can only get better. Cheating today as though it was the last, the final show. Get to 60 and feel no regrets. It may take a little time, a lonely path, an uphill climb. Success or failure will not alter it. And do you feel scared? But I won't stop and falter. And if we throw it all away, things can only get better. And do you feel scared? But I won't stop and falter. And if we throw it all away, things can only get better.
It's like the every other decade theory, The 50s were boring. The 60s rocked. The 70s, oh my God, they obviously suck. Right? Come on. Maybe the 80s will be radical. You know, I figure we'll be in our 20s, and hey, it can't get any worse.
The House of Retro Pleasure.
Retro Pleasure 99.
Mecca like a high, Mecca hiney ho.
Say I'm crying.
Disappear from INXS from our favorite album toward the end of the 80s, beginning of the 90s, the album X. Disappear. 470-741-9999. Thanks for calling up, making some requests. Line 5, hey.
Yes. Is there any chance you could play Fugazi? I haven't heard that in a bit.
A very good chance. I know, because you've probably been sitting in the waiting room waiting for some Fugazi.
Absolutely. Sounds great.
You got it, man.
Thank you.
Now serving number 187. 187. Fugazi. Hello?
pleasure.
The House of Retro Pleasure.
99X.
Sir Thomas Dolby, one of our submarines. Yeah. Let's talk about the Baltic Sea Fleet, shall we? Or not. 470-741-9999. Yo!
Hey, Steve, I was hoping to make a request for the house if it's not too late.
Well, I'm hoping to play it. What do you got?
Can you play Two Tribes by Frankie Goes to Hollywood?
Yes, I certainly can. After one of our submarines is missing, I've been studying the whole quagmire in Eastern Europe. Yeah, very fitting for the times.
That'd be awesome, man. Thank you.
It's just so hard to keep score.
Thanks.
say learn geopolitics. We have to. Two Tribes, good request. Coming up next on the House of Retro Pleasure. More of your requests, of course, and a rockabilly birthday next.
99X is back, and so is Resurrection Sunday. Live this Sunday afternoon at Mutation Brewing. Roswell Road, just north of 285 in Sandy Springs. Across the street from our original site, American Pie.
Yeah, rest in peace.
Join Steve Craig this Sunday from noon to 4.
Broadcasting live.
The soundtrack of the MTV generation.
And it's free to come hang out.
And lots of 99X swag, awesome food and drink specials featuring the award-winning 99Experiment. Yum! Resurrection Sunday live at Mutation Brewing. Get more info at 99X.com, the 99X app, and at mutationbrew.com.
Do you own a house that you just need out of quickly or needs a lot of work done? Hi, I'm Clint with Padley, and at Padley, we're your local Atlanta cash home buyer. We buy nice houses, foreclosed houses, vacant, or inherited houses, and we pay cash up front. All with no hassle, no realtors, no showings, no banks, and best of all, no commissions or fees. We're the call to make to sell your house as is for a local fair cash offer. We buy homes all over the area in any price range. Inherited houses, foreclosures, bad renter, or vacant houses. Even townhomes or mobile homes on land. Don't make any repairs or even clean up. And best of all, no closing costs. We're helping people all over Atlanta sell their house as is. Give us a call. We'd love to see your house and make you a local fair cash offer. Call 770-230-0111. 770-230-0111. That's 770-230-0111. Again, that's 770-230-0111.
Is reviewing life insurance on your to-do list? Now's the perfect time to add it. A friend recently told me that securing life insurance sooner rather than later can help you lock in lower rates for years to come. So, I bumped this up on my list and got it done. I called SelectQuote and couldn't believe how easy and affordable life insurance is. I'm 40 and got a $500,000 policy for $16 a month. My husband's also 40 and his $500,000 policy was only $18 a month. Plus, with SelectQuote's same-day coverage, there was no medical exam required, and we were covered by the time we hung up. Knowing I have this checked off my list feels amazing, but the peace of mind knowing my family is protected feels even better.
Call SelectQuote at 1-800-329-1010. That's 1-800-329-1010. Or go to SelectQuote.com to get your free quote today. That's 1-800-329-1010. Details on example rate at SelectQuote.com.
How easy is it to save energy and money in 30 seconds? Let's count the ways. Power down unused devices. Swap out traditional bulbs for LEDs. Adjust your thermostat for the season. Change your air filter. Move furniture away from your vents. And turn off the lights when you leave a room. Georgia Power's more than just your power company. We're your saving sidekick. Get started at georgiapower.com/energy efficiency today. Ready, set, save.
Why is life better with American Family Insurance? Because every policy comes with something very special. A trusted agent who's there to help protect your dreams by finding the right coverage at the right price. Save up to 23% when you bundle home and auto. American Family Insurance. Get a quote and find an agent at amfam.com.
Products not available in every state. Visit amfam.com to learn how discounts may apply to you. American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Attention interior designers and style enthusiasts. Elevate your spaces at the Scott Antique Market. Discover unique decor and one-of-a-kind finds to make your next project stand out. Join us this Thursday through Sunday at the nation's largest monthly indoor antique and interior show at the Atlanta Expo Center. Visit scottantiquemarket.com for more info. The Scott Antique Market, your one-stop shop for antiques, interior decor, and so much more.
If you're 55 and up, T-Mobile has plans built just for you. 2 lines of unlimited for just $30 a line. That's a 45% savings compared to Verizon and AT&T. But don't just take our word for it.
It's not just the savings that are great with our T-Mobile plan. There's all this value from all these other things that T-Mobile offers.
T-Mobile has been such a savings for us.
We love it.
Switch today and get 2 free 5G phones like the Motorola Edge with Turbo Power charging that gives you power for the day in just 15 minutes. And customers 55 and up can get 2 lines of talk, text, and data for only $30 a line. Go to T-Mobile.com/choice55 to learn more. With AutoPay plus taxes and fees, plus $5 per line without AutoPay. Debit or bank account required. 45% off 2 lines versus AT&T Starter and Verizon Welcome. Plan benefits vary. Motorola Edge on us with 24 monthly bill credits and new line for well-qualified customers, plus tax and $35 per line connection charge. See details at T-Mobile.com. Motorola Edge requires 68-watt charger. Charger sold separately. Actual performance will vary based on usage and configuration.
At Mayo Clinic in Florida, we're treating the untreatable. Using a patient's unique genetic makeup, our researchers are developing personalized cancer vaccines that help stimulate the immune system to better fight the disease and prevent it from recurring. We're making more possible at Mayo Clinic because every day we're doing what's never been done. Learn more at mayoclinic.org/possible. Mayo Clinic. You know where to go.
99X.
Hooray! A birthday party!
It's my birthday,
Sorry, I didn't mean to scare you. Very happy birthday today to Phil Alvin of the Blasters, lead singer. He's 72 years old, along with his brother, guitarist Dave Alvin. The Blasters. Now, from their 1981 self-titled album, this is very interesting because if you're familiar with Phil Alvin and the Blasters on stage, he had this most really just strange grimace on his face constantly when he would perform. Phil Alvin, he would sing a little bit, and then he looked like he was literally gonna, make a bowel movement or something. He had this really, really contorted face. Now, that was the entire cover of the Blasters album, was his face. And back in the early 80s, when Sean Demery, our late cohort here, we were working together in Salt Lake City, that album would show up everywhere in his house. We would put it in his fridge. I would put it under his pillow, and would sneak it into his office. And it was such a frightening album. He just always hated it. That's my Blasters story. From that album, I'm shaking.
You touch my hand and you talk sweet talk. I get a knocking in my knees and a wobble in my walk, and I'm trembling and I'm shaking. When you take me in your arms and talk romance, my heart starts doing a St. Vitus dance, and I'm panting and I'm shaking. Early in the morning time, late in the middle of the night, whenever this chill comes over me, I wanna hug you with all of my might. And I'm sweating and I'm shaking. Chill and a fever, I've been told, makes your head spin around and your feet run cold. I got fever and I'm shaking. I've been run through the mill. I can't move around and I can't stand still. I'm so jittery and I'm shaking. Samson was a mighty good man, strongest in his day. And then along came Delilah and clipped his wig, and it looks like it took me the same old way. So I'm nervous and I'm shaking. Rocks a ship on the sea, the wind shakes the leaves on a tree. I'm like a nervous wreck, I'm all shook up, and that's what you are doing to me. Cause I'm jumping and I'm shaking and I'm jumping and I'm shaking. Shaking, 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 oh yeah, I'm shaking. Shaking, shaking, oh yeah, I'm shaking.
The House of Retro Pleasure. 99X.
Your hands on your head, on the trigger of your gun.
The Guns of Brixton. One of the Clash songs that does not feature Joe Strummer or Mick Jones on lead vocal. Paul Simonon, bass player, wrote and sang that, The Guns of Brixton. He's the guy that you see smashing his bass on the cover of London Calling. What that track is from. House of Retro Pleasure on 99X, 470-741-9999. Hi.
I got a request for you.
Everybody does.
Pure by the Lightning Seeds.
I love that song.
Yeah, me too, man.
Ian Brody and the Lightning Seed.
Morrissey Jr.
Yeah, yeah. Seek out that album, Cloud Cuckoo Land. It's awesome.
Absolutely.
You got it.
Of Retro Pleasure. 99X.
The roughest, toughest gunslinger in these parts.
I've got my hat on
House of Retro Pleasure.
99X.
If you can find lower prices anywhere, my name ain't Nathan, Arizona.
Point that thing at me. It's 99X in the House of Retro Pleasure. We have another request on line 9. Hey!
Steve, it's Mike calling from Philly.
What's up?
You played Magazine 60 a couple weeks ago. I heard you finally got that.
Oh, what? Oh, the Don Quixote song?
Yes. I heard it one day. I was driving out to Lancaster. I was like, oh, my God, he finally got it.
That's a tough one to find, but perfect for today because we've gotten a couple songs about the Wild Wild West, and it was 189 years ago today that the Alamo fell.
Okay.
So with all the songs about the Wild Wild West, maybe something for the Mexican side.
I figured you're the man.
Yes, I believe it was Sam Houston and Davy Crockett who basically surrendered and said, "Hey, General Santa Anna, would you please spare my men?" And the reply was,
No, señor. No, señor. Don Quijote y Sancho Panza no están aquí. No, señor. Quijote y Sancho Panza. Hoy también siguen luchando. Quijote y Sancho Panza. Hoy también siguen luchando. Vaya boriquito, oh oh. Vaya boriquito, oh oh. No, señor, Don Quijote y Sancho Panza no están aquí. Quijote y Sancho Panza. Hoy también siguen luchando. Quijote y Sancho Panza. Hoy también siguen luchando. Vaya boriquito, oh oh. Vaya boriquito,
It's the Steve Show, starring Steve.
El Steve Show, comienzo de Steve. Steve vuela aeroplanos.
Steve flies airplanes.
Steve lanza tu música requerida a la basura.
Steve throws your song requests in the garbage.
"Hey, no, I don't."
More of the House of Retro Pleasure. Next.
The Morning X with Buns and Leslie.
On Monday, we'll give away another $1,000 with the Show Quiz Showdown. It's every Monday. 10 questions, things that happened on the show. You win $1,000 if you get it. A lot of cool, fun stuff has happened this week. I guarantee you, the professor says, it will be on the test.
Will Barnes give out any more answers this week?
This week is pretty, on the surface.
Has anyone ever won that game?
Last 2 weeks in a row. Last week, the guy got to 9.
Oh, I love it when you get to 9.
Oh, Queen!
Weekdays 6 to 10. The Offspring. Supercharged worldwide in 25. One unforgettable summer night. The Offspring. Live in Alpharetta. With special guests Jimmy Eat World and Newfound Glory.
playing Ameris Bank Amphitheater July 15th. Get tickets this Friday at 10 a.m. at livenation.com. 3 great bands, 1 incredible show. For more, visit offspring.com. Presented by 99X.
99X and Virtual Imaging ATL present the Big Scan and a Big Day Out. Win a $1,200 low-dose full body scan plus VIP access to 99X's Big Day Out with Better Than Ezra, Lit, and more. And you'll be a guest up close and personal. Enter now at 99X.com. From the 99X Reliable Heating and Air Weather Center.
Cool and breezy, but the sun has returned. High in the mid-50s. Tonight's low, 37.
Get any size furnace from Reliable for only $59.99 a month with an unbeatable lifetime warranty.
Looking to rent a brand new house in a friendly community near Atlanta, but not sure where to start? Introducing Rent Plus by Pathway Homes, where you can rent with an option to buy the home and access resources to help you prepare for home ownership. Enjoy a brand new home with professional property management while you work with our home buyer readiness team to help navigate your pathway to home ownership with guidance on credit, savings, and the mortgage process, all at no extra cost to you. Rents start at just $21.95 a month with no mortgage approval or down payment required. If you decide not to buy, no problem, and no penalties. Just keep renting. If you earn 3 times the monthly rent with a household credit score of 600 or more, you could move into a brand new home in our friendly community in Villa Rica, just minutes away from Douglasville. With Rent Plus, Pathway gives you options. So go to yourpathway.com/WNNX and get $1,000 off your first month's rent when you apply today. That's yourpathway.com/WNNX. Say habla español. Terms and conditions apply, subject to credit approval.
Need inspiration? Shop Kroger for mouth-watering meals and appetizing ingredients. Our low prices add up to big savings, plus over $600 in digital coupons each week, and up to $1 off per gallon at the pump. At Kroger, you always get big flavors and big savings. Kroger, fresh for everyone. Fuel restrictions apply.
Right now, 80% lean Kroger brand ground beef is on sale. 3-pound packages are only $4.99 a pound with your card. Kroger, fresh for everyone.
Attention interior designers and style enthusiasts. Elevate your spaces at the Scott Antique Market. Discover unique decor and one-of-a-kind finds to make your next project stand out. Join us this Thursday through Sunday at the nation's largest monthly indoor antique and interior show at the Atlanta Expo Center. Visit scottantiquemarket.com for more info. The Scott Antique Market, your one-stop shop for antiques, interior decor, and so much more.
For a limited time at Verizon, you can get our best price ever for a single line. Just $45 per month when you bring your phone, which is less than you spend on Too Tired to Cook takeout every week. Get 1 line on Unlimited Welcome for $45 per month with AutoPay plus taxes and fees. Visit your local Atlanta Verizon store by April 2nd to save. $20 monthly promo credits applied over 36 months with a new line on Unlimited Welcome. In times of congestion, unlimited 5G and 4G LTE may be temporarily slower than other traffic. Domestic data roaming at 2G speeds. Additional terms apply.
I never skip out on fries at McDonald's. Crispy and golden on the outside and fluffy on the inside. It wouldn't even cross my mind. And now, by ordering in the McD app, I can get what I was already going to order, but for a deal. Large fries are just $2. Saving money on something as no-brainer as world-famous fries feels extra rewarding because I would have gotten them anyway. Skipping fries? What a truly wild concept. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Offer valid through 6/30/25 at participating McDonald's. Valid once a day. Must opt in to rewards.
Hi, I'm Clint with Padley, and at Padley, we buy houses for cash. If you have a house and you want to sell fast at a fair price, call us, 770-230-0111. We pay cash and it can close as quickly as you like. We buy houses in any condition, any price range, and any location. We buy several houses per month, and we want to buy more. We buy inherited houses, divorced houses, late on my payment houses, and we even buy my tenant won't pay me the rent houses. If you have a house that's in rough shape and needs thousands of dollars in repairs, great, because we love buying those houses. We buy vacant houses, abandoned houses, condemned houses, even foreclosure houses, all with no hassle, no realtors, no showings, no banks, and best of all, no commissions or fees. If you have a house and you want to sell it fast, call us, 770-230-0111. That's 770-230-0111. Again, that's 770-230-0111.
Some people just know you could save money on car insurance by checking Allstate first. Those people are probably saving a carload of cash right now. So what are you waiting for? Check Allstate first for a quote today. You're in good hands with Allstate.
Next. 99X.
yesterday and today speak for themselves.
It's time again, Mr. and Mrs. America, for This Date in History.
Thank you, George Lowe. It was on this day in 1981, kind of a bittersweet historic date. After losing Ian Curtis, the lead singer, Joy Division's remaining members became New Order. You know that's the story. And they released their debut single on this day, 1981. It was actually a Joy Division song that was re-recorded with Bernard Sumner's vocals. Jillian Gilbert had joined the band on keyboards as well. The first release from New Order even sounds like a Joy Division New Order hybrid, which it is. Ceremony is the name of it. 99X.
The part of Steve Craig was played by Virgil Tracy.
WNNX HD1 College Park, Atlanta, and WWWQHD2 W255CJ, a Cumulus media station.
Hi, this is Tony from Stone Mountain, and I am 99X.
Hey, this is Nick from Powder Springs, and I am 99X.
Hey, I'm Kate Pearson from the B-52s, and I am 99X. Woohoo, Atlanta!